Joining us via Zoom, Ready My G, is none other than Gregory Arneaud, founder and clinical director of ISD Health Solutions, the first World Sleep Day delegate for Jamaica, and also author of The Wake Up Call: How You Sleep is How You Live. Greetings,
right.
Mr.
Welcome.
Arneaud.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Well rested.
Well, that's a good sign.
Now, Mr. Arneaud, tell us a bit about yourself. Who is Gregory Arneaud, and what experience or milestones you have garnered throughout your journey? Because I'm seeing right here 25 plus years. That's crazy in the field of sleep.
Well, yeah, in the field of respiratory therapy, I have been in this space trying to make a difference in the area of addressing a pretty much serious pandemic, I would call it, of people who are snoring all around the world and don't realize the seriousness of what that could be indicating, a particular condition called sleep apnea. I started this journey, I would say, roughly about 13 years ago, trying to make the difference in the Caribbean, starting in Trinidad, where my family and my heritage is from. And it has led me to Jamaica, Barbados, St. Lucia, Guyana, the Bahamas, and so many other places, because at the end of the day, we all need to sleep.
Yes.
And we definitely all need to breathe.
So that is a key area for me, as somebody who enough people fling things at me and say, Ruddy, you can't be sleeping here because you're snoring. I'm appreciative of the importance of good rest, getting in the sleep time. But now you are dealing with sleep apnea. So that is a specific study and something that many people like myself might take for granted. What is the importance of paying attention to sleep apnea?
Well, the seriousness of sleep apnea goes on and on. When you consider that, first off, you're giving your bedside partner one of the worst nights of life.
Yes.
If you ever slept next to someone that's snoring all night. Outside of that, internally, what it's doing to you, increasing your blood pressure, because of the lack of oxygen to the body, the increase of a heart rhythm, throwing off your hormones that regulate your desire to eat and to know when you're full, affecting obviously just how you are able to be productive in the next day, your moods, your attitudes. And then before you know it, you start seeing changes happening along the way with your weight, blood pressure issues, sugar level problems, and even worse, sexual dysfunction that we don't realize that is a result of not getting enough oxygen to the penile area that men don't realize affects them, causing them to have ED.
Oh, that's a whole heap to.
I think that woke you up.
Yeah.
and Mr. Arneaud, that's something where what the world will get to understand in celebration or recognition of World Sleep Day. How do we regularly? How would you suggest people? Is it a day that we should celebrate, or is it a day just for awareness? How does one really participate in World Sleep Day?
Well, it's a global celebration, more than 53 countries and delegates all around the world, trying to bring more awareness and education to the importance of sleep. Obviously, if you're having sleeping disturbances, even insomnia or restless legs or periodic leg movement or just shift work, anything that we can do to improve our sleep. This is what this time is for, where you'll learn sleep etiquette techniques. You'll be able to get access to coaches that can help you to get off medication and drugs to try to wake up and to try to go to sleep. Those of you that may have that snoring partner, this is for them. They need to hear this because they don't know what's going on when you're in a non-recall state of mind during sleep. This is something that impacted my family, is why I've been so passionate about trying to make a difference in this space. We're hoping that all of the attendees are able to get the information that they need, not to help them, but just to help everyone around them. And then also all those that are going to be a part of this event and register, they're going to get a copy of my book, the ebook, The Wake Up Call: How You Sleep is How You Live. So I'm excited just to be able to share a wealth of knowledge with so many experts from around the world, bringing more knowledge into the understanding of how sleep impacts our lives.
So now that I'm wide awake and you have my full attention, did it escape me where these workshops will be conducted and how accessible they are? Who can participate? How do we participate? Where do we participate?
It is free for all. You just go to our website, isdhealthsolutions.com. You register right there. You'll receive a link that will leave you to have access to the webinar. As you mentioned, we have the Honorable Dr. Christopher Tufton that will be speaking as one of our special speakers, alongside physicians from India, St. Lucia, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. and many more. And last but not least, my good friend and mentor, Dr. Eric Thomas, world-renowned motivational speaker. He'll be closing our remarks at the end of this particular segment and endorsing my book. So looking forward to having everybody play a part and enjoy this particular event of celebration of a day of sleep, not to be sleeping, but to be awake to learn about sleep.
So beyond the day's activities, what are the follow-ups? Where can resources be readily accessed on an ongoing basis?
Well, on our website, we're going to be giving access to, first off, all of the first responders, doctors, nurses, firefighters, police. Obviously, we realize how important sleep is, especially when you're looking at a doctor or a surgeon or policemen that maybe protect you, that they need to get a good night's rest to be able to function and do their job to the optimal best. But at the same time, we're opening it to the public. You can get a free consultation. You can be able to have someone discuss with you what may be the symptoms and issues you're dealing with and provide some relative solutions for you. We will be working in partnership with Fontana Pharmacy. Towards the end of this month, we'll have a number of different sleep solutions to include positional belts, ways to be able to get access to CPAP equipment and or particular access to my book, the wake up call to be purchased, and I'll be doing book signings and photo shoots and so forth with that group. So I'm excited for this opportunity to be here in Jamaica, looking to make this my second home, so to say, and seeing how I can make a difference in the lives of those who are going to participate in this event, as well as those who will get the information at a later date.
And speaking of the information, once again, Mr. Arneaud, can you just share with the Bridge Nation the location to the website and how persons can participate in the webinar tomorrow?
Yes, sir. That's www.isdhealthsolutions.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook. You'll be able to get enough information there to kind of help you better understand how sleep is impacting your life, but more importantly, register for the webinar. And we're going to be looking forward to having an amazing celebration day in the Caribbean, as we are going to represent World Sleep Day in a way that we have never done before. Obviously, having the endorsement and the support of your Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton. This will be the first, I would say, minister to step forward and bring more awareness to understanding the importance of sleep and how it's impacting our health.
Respect. And the vibe kicks off at 10 a.m. webinar.
10 a.m. Yes, sir. 10 a.m.
All right. Ready, my G? Up you over there.
I feel like said Daniela seek out Mr. Arneaud just because when me are snoring at the production room,
it's
and she had threw her paper bomb them at me.
It's that way,
She finally take some inspiration and seek him out. But we appreciate the work that you're putting in and the impact that you're trying to have on people who might not have taken sleep apnea as seriously as we probably should. All right, Daniela, I'm going to get the message. Dr. Mr. Arneaud, thank you so much.
Give thanks, Mr. Arneaud.
All right. Be there and make sure you snooze, you lose. Be there. Take care.
Cool.
All right, Bridge Nation. That was Gregory Arneaud, founder and clinical director of ISD Health Solutions, the first World Sleep Day delegate for Jamaica. And also, he's the author of The Wake Up Call, How You Sleep is How You Live. It's all about World Sleep Day tomorrow. Yeah, man. So register now for the webinar. It's a good look.
What's the extra snooze in a Daniela ears today? Is that all right? We're going for the break.